What about it? Today I'm going to share something that'll help your business create the secret sauce. It'll grow your business and it'll help you win more quotes. What is GetJobber? GetJobber is the thing that helps me run a streamlined, profitable business. It's a big part of the secret sauce that helps me grow my business and win more work. It's just an amazing piece of software. It's really well polished and it puts me in a league above my competitors. It's client management software, or CRM, that manages all of my business. It's coding and invoicing. It's scheduling and routing. It collects and tracks payments. It sends reminders to clients. It helps with marketing. There's a mobile app that works really well with both iOS and Android. It really impresses clients, and of course it's all super secure. Plus, it's all backed up with legendary Jobber customer support. Who is GetJobber for? Landscapers, gardeners, lawn care, tree care, plumbers, cleaners, garage door installers, handymen, havoc, electrical contractors, pest control, roofing contractors, window cleaners, appliance repair. Pretty much any trade that goes to other people's property to carry out services and repairs. In my business, I'm a long-time user and an absolutely huge fan of GetJobber. In the past, I've written a couple of reviews. I'll put the links down below. I've been using it since 2013, though I remember my life before Jobber. Jobs falling through the cracks, invoices not getting sent, struggling to keep on top of payments, struggling to keep up with stuff in general, poor cash flow. GetJobber just helps with all of that and so much more. I could sit here all day and tell you the feature list of Jobber, though I think it would be much easier showing you. So just before we begin, I want to point out that this isn't a sponsored post. It's not paid. Jobber's not paying me to say this here. I'm making this video because I want to show you guys just a brilliant way to manage your business. What about you? And welcome back to the GetJobber review. The secret sauce to growing your business and winning more quotes. It's the first point of contact for most of my clients. Now, it's an automated process that's just seamless and it flows and it creates a level of confidence in the client even before they meet me. This is the first review that I've done on GetJobber on YouTube. I'm going to be doing more, but I thought for the first video, I should actually show you how the customer experiences GetJobber because I think that's really important. So the customers find me off Google or Facebook or my website or whatever, and I get them to fill in this form and I'll ask them to put in as much information about the job as they can. Obviously click their name and address, all the usual sort of stuff, and then I'll also ask them where they found out about me, and this is really good for drilling down into your marketing and finding out what works for you and what doesn't. So once all that information's filled in, and get them to submit it, and that brings them into the Jobber universe. There's a client hub and they can log into that securely, and this is where it really starts to shine. So after the client submits the request, they get an email from me and they can go into GetJobber and they can see it through. This is them in the client hub over here on the left hand side. They can see the request. If there was any quotes, they would see quotes. If there was any appointments or whatever booked in, they would see appointments. And just let them see all that information's there. So a lot of job forms, you submit something and then the client hits the button and nothing happens. With GetJobber, there's all this and they're suddenly in the GetJobber universe. They call this the client hub in GetJobber. So you can automate all this process if you want. I'm in lawn care, gardening, so I need to go out and see my customers. The first part of the request system is more for people that want to automate this system and say, this doesn't really work for me, but it might work for other businesses. If I'm going to see a customer, I'll typically schedule an on-site assessment and we'll go in and we'll give them a free quote. There's all sorts of information you can add in, so because it might not be the business owner that's actually going to do the quote, I might not be going to do the quote. I might send a helper to go out and he might need instructions. The property might be hard to find, so you could put that directly onto there and then you can schedule it for any time you want. So I'm going to say to John Doe, look, I'll come and see you on Saturday afternoon. appointment starts at 5. I'll assign myself. Sometimes customers have gate codes or whatever, so say the gate code's 999. I can put the gate code in there, then that means it appears whenever I appear to the customer's house. If I need to get in, I can look that up. You can attach that to jobs and invoices, that it's always there for you whenever you have it once, and you don't need to worry about it again. And then I just save that request. So I'm back on the client's page, and now I want to go to the calendar. So guys, just to sort of point out, this isn't my account. This is a second account that I get set up just for making a couple of videos. I couldn't really share information, all this sort of information with you guys, so I thought I would just set up a fake account. So look, this is the quotation we arranged with John Doe. Now, we can view a lot of details. If we had put information, it would have been in there. We can go to the notes, you can see the gate code that's down there. We'll just go back to more actions. Now, there's all sorts of things you can do here. You can convert it to a job or a quote, but what we're going to do is set a client reminder. So, hi, John Doe, and then just that lets him know. You can send yourself a copy if you want, but Jobber backs up all your emails, so you'll have a copy anyway. And that's it. That's away. So he then gets a reminder of that visit. So I generally send those the night before. So we're back over in John Doe's email, and this is what your customer's going to see afterwards. So he's got a reminder through. Hi, John Doe. Just a friendly reminder that we'll have an upcoming on-site assessment, where it is. And then he can click to confirm that. So we go out to see John Doe on the Saturday, and then afterwards we'll come home and decide to do a quote, or you could do the quote from the doorstep if you wanted, or on site, no bother. So we'll just hit completed, and the system automatically asks you what you want to do. So do you want to convert it directly to a job, or do you want to convert it to a quote? If you convert it to a job, and you're telling Jobber that you want to go and actually do something, but in this case, as we've just gone out to see the customer, we want to send them a written quote. So we're just going to write out the quote for the customer. Lawn mow. You can get the system, it automatically remembers all these different things. You can give a client messages. You can add discount, tax, whatever. You can ask for deposits again. You can add internal notes and attachments just to remind yourself of different things. You can rate the opportunity, so I think that's going to go ahead. So let's just send that to the customer. So if you email it, it automatically saves it. Or for example, you might want to convert it right away to the job. So let's email that over. Hi dear John, thanks for asking us to quote your project. Again, you can put whatever you want into this here, and then we'll send that email over. So they have that. Let's go and see what's in their inbox. We're back over into John's email. So here's the email through from us. All the information's there. You can review this quote online in our client hub. So that's it there. And something that sets GetJobber apart from lots of different things is you can request changes directly from his client hub, or you can approve quotes online. This is something that I've found to be absolutely massive from a business. And a lot of people have said to me at this point, whenever they get to hear, they're like, that system you have is amazing, because they can see everything. They can see the requests, they can see the quotes, they can see appointments, they can see invoices if they want to approve online. And if they're approving stuff online, they're not phoning you up to say, Robbie, I want to go ahead with this. It is a massive time saver. And it also provides a timeline of events. Say, for example, if somebody doesn't pay you, or if there's any problems, you've got all this here, and all this backs you up. So you can get it, they can type their name, and they've signed it off, and that's it. So now you get an email to say that they've approved that. So we're now back in Get Jobber, and it's telling me here on the dashboard, approved quotes to convert to jobs. John Doe's approved that, brilliant. So let's convert that to a job. Up here, we'll convert this to a job. Again, you can add whatever instructions you want. You can tell Jobber it's going to be a one-off job or it's going to be a recurring job. Let's start it on Monday. Let's do the recurring job. We're going to assign a team, so it's going to be me plus helper number 1 daily as needed. You can have them different. You can have them whatever you want. You can have it last for as long as you want. You can have once a week, once a month. Some of my jobs is I do jobs once a week. If other jobs do every 10 days. If jobs I do once a fortnight. If other jobs that I do every 10 weeks. You can set it up as often as you want. You can tell a jobber if you want to invoice it after each visit or not at all, or whenever you close a job or whenever you want. You can add whatever you want to it. If you want your team members to be able to see this, you can make Get Jobber. If you don't want to show your team members how much stuff costs, you can close all that off to them. You do whatever you want, but all this appears, and then whenever you save this job, then it'll appear in the calendar. So let's just start that. I don't want to get too much into this. That's not what this video is about. I just really want to show you how it all works and how useful it is. So let's start that job on the 9th. And we've got 2 team members assigned to it. So we'll save that job and then it'll appear in our calendar. So if we'll go over here to calendar, we're back over onto the calendar view. You can see that job is now in the calendar. By clicking that, we can say completed, and then that'll ask you to invoice right away. We can edit that job if we need to. That visit we can pull over to another day. Say bad weather and pull it back. We can say view details. So then that brings up obviously the details, a bit about the client, all his information, if there was any notes that be in there. More actions, so we can send a client reminder. You can also set different jobs to send different reminders. So you can send 2 reminders for the one visit, which is really handy. So a lot of the time if we're doing lawn treatments, we would send a reminder 2 weeks beforehand to say, dear client, we're coming out on such and such a date. We'll be out that week, weather permitting. And then the night before, we'll send another client reminder. You can either do it automatically or you can just do it like this here. So send client reminder. He can book in and tell him he's coming. So that's away to him. And then afterwards, we want to complete the job. So you can either complete jobs on the doorstep and send an invoice before you drive away. In an awful lot of cases, I'll do that. If we're out doing lawn treatments, I'll send an invoice. People then get that invoice obviously in their email. I have Get Jobber tied into Jobber payments. People pay me online. In an awful lot of cases, people pay me before I get the next property, which is amazing. 2 or 3 days later, that money hits my account. I'm going to be talking about all that in another video very soon. At the very start, I talked about Get Jobber's legendary customer support. From the minute whenever you first sign up to the software, they're going to be on the phone to you right away to make sure that you get going, and they're going to talk you through everything you need. This is sort of where you'll end up whenever you first sign in to Get Jobber, and it's all really intuitive and it's all really easy to get going, and this is where you'll start to discover the customer support. Now, if you get stuck at all, they have the success team, and these guys here, you'll usually get an answer from them within a couple of minutes. So you just say, hi, how you doing? Having a bit of a bother. And they're going to get you going right away. I've never known Get Jobber to release software that doesn't work. It just works. Everything's tried and tested before they put it in front of you. They're always making lots of little incremental changes, and the software just gets better and better and better. So if you need any help, you can use their chat system. You can send them a support ticket. They have a lot of videos. They also have a Facebook group. I'm sure if you're in Canada or America, even if you're in the UK, you probably can phone them. I've never had to phone them. These guys down here have always sorted them a problem out. On the very odd occasion that I've sent a support ticket, it's actually been a problem with me, whatever, something I'm doing. It's not been a problem with GetJob or with the software itself, which is just amazing. They have the app marketplace because they have QuickBooks integrated. So QuickBooks does all my accounting, and then GetJobber does all my scheduling, my invoicing, and within a click, you push all that over to QuickBooks. Some plans integrate with MailChimp. I think that's something they need to look at. GetJobber, if you're watching this, you need to integrate that down into more of the plans. These are just different apps that works with it as well. If you've watched this video and you want to try GetJobber out, it is a monthly subscription. You have to pay every month, but they do offer a 14-day free trial. You just sign up. Now, there's an affiliated link down below. So what that means is if you sign up via that link, you're going to get 20% off your first 6 months. You'll also help my channel out and help support me. So look, if you're enjoying this video, if you could do me a really big thing and hit the like button down below. If you don't already subscribe to my channel, maybe you can hit that subscribe button for more content like this. This is going to be the first. There's going to be 2 or 3 different videos on GetJobber and how I use GetJobber to improve myself. And it's an amazing bit of software, and it will help you grow your business. Absolutely fantastic. If you want to win more quotes and if you want to win more business, GetJobbers should be at the start of that journey. So look, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.